Amid the Frontier Nagaland statehood demand, Chief Minister Nltv to meet major Eastern Nagaland bodies at Shumukadima on Saturday. Meeting holds significance as apex bodies from region also decided not to participate in the upcoming Hornbill Festival. After Dimapur, Kohima District Congress Committee under the aegis of NPCC to organize Bharat Jodo Yatra on November 29 in Kohima. The march to start from Congress Bhavan before culminating at PHQ Junction at the state capital. Even after 5 days, Meghalaya still tensed over the Mukro firing incident. Meanwhile, Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee demands resignation of Congrad K. Sangma cabinet owing moral responsibility for the incident. On 14th anniversary of the 26/11 Mumbai attack, nation remembers brave hearts who lost their lives to terrorist gunfire in India's financial capital. President Draupadi Murmu, PM Narendra Modi, along with several other dignitaries and leaders, pay homage to people who lost their lives in 2008. On the occasion of Constitution Day, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches several new initiatives under the e-Court project in New Delhi. The initiatives include Virtual Justice Clock, Justice Mobile App 2.0, Digital Court and S3 WAAS websites. Welcome to Nagaland TV. You're watching Nltv News now. I am Yashira and now the news in detail. Amid the Frontier Nagaland statehood demand statehood, Chief Minister Nltv will meet major Eastern Nagaland bodies at Shumukadima on Saturday. Meeting holds significance as apex bodies from the region have also decided not to participate in the upcoming Hornbill Festival until their demands are fulfilled. It may be worth mentioning that Rio on Thursday called upon the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization, Eastern Nagaland Women Organization, Eastern Nagaland Students Federation and all the Eastern Nagaland region tribal hohos for a meeting on Saturday at 5 p.m. at the Rhododendron Hall at Central Police Officers Mess. Representatives from 7 other organizations of the Eastern region apart from NPO, NVO, ENSF who have been invited are Chakesang, Changkhule Setsang, Kimyongang Tribal Council, Konyak Union, Phom People's Council, Tikhir Tribal Council, United Sangtam, Likyum Pumji and Yumkyum Tribal Council. The Kohima District Congress Committee under the aegis of Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee is all set to organize Bharat Jodo Yatra on November 29 in Kohima. The march will start from 9 a.m. at Congress Bhavan Kohima and will culminate at PHQ Junction. Furthermore, as part of the Unite India March, the motor rally will reach up to Naga Heritage Village in Kisama. Therefore, the committee has urged everyone who share the same viewpoint to show up and participate in the rally. In light of the upcoming general election for the Nagaland Legislative Assembly 2023, a meeting with the enforcement departments and agencies was conducted at the office chamber of Chief Electoral Officer in Nagaland for assessment of election preparedness and ground situation on Friday. Chief Electoral Officer of Nagaland V. Shashank Shekhar chaired the meeting where the gathering covered the topic of holding the 2023 Legislative Assembly election in a free and fair manner. The members emphasized the need to carefully examine unfair, harmful and unlawful methods such as the inflow of alcohol and the use of financial power by all the concerned departments. Furthermore, the CEO also conducted a video conference with all the Deputy Commissioners, District Election Officers, Commissioner of Police, Dimapur and Superintendents of Police regarding poll preparedness. The Dimapur District Planning and Development Board during a monthly meeting which took place on Friday where Deputy Commissioner of Dimapur, Sachin Jaiswal, who is also the Vice Chairman of DPDP Dimapur, chaired the meeting. During the meeting, Sachin urged the head of the departments to supervise the CHIMS enrollment process carefully and with personal attention. He also encouraged them to get in touch with the nodal officers if they ran into any problems. Furthermore, the board agreed to recommend the proposals for the registration of 5 societies. They decided to endorse the societies as well as requirements had been met upon verification by the authorized administrative personnel. Even creators Mokokchung launched a Happy Hills Festival on Friday, which is scheduled to take place on December 15 and 16 at Yimchalu ground. The program will start from 10 a.m. onwards, where people will witness various activities including kids, bouncing castle, food courts, photo booths, carnivals, campsites, merchandise stores, games and live concerts. Furthermore, the annual event will promote entrepreneurs and local artists as well. The ticket for the festival will be available in Urban Hub Cafe, Bambusa Restaurant and Unique Bakery in Mokokchung.
Hello, we are from Mokokchung, called Even Creators Mokokchung, five members who are entrepreneurs, and we are working towards a festival called Happy Hills Festival. And this festival is all about promoting local artists and entrepreneurs who are from Mokokchung, giving them a platform, and we're giving even a carnival for kids entertainment and for especially even for Instagram influencers for them to give photo shoot, and even there will be photo booth, and there will be a lot of entertainment this festival. There will be a 2-day event affair. The first day will be local artists, and then the second day will be featuring the main headliner will be Kirishina Chronicles. They are based Sikkim and Bangalore based, and we are also targeting people from outside, like neighboring states like Johar, Arunachal, Shillong. Whoever wants to come, they can do a campaign in Arunachal village, which the place is perfect for camp adventure seekers. Hello, we are from Mokokchung, called Even Creators.
The Divisional Management Unit and Forest Department Parent, along with Care Center for Environment and Rural Poor, organized a 2-day event to promote the income generation activities of self-help groups under NFPM at Parent on November 24 and 25. A total of 23 groups from 9 villages under Parent district exhibited and sold locally farmed product at the event under the theme Green Parent, Green Growers Meet in Jaluki town. The event was aimed at providing a platform for all the groups to exhibit and sell their unique products, and was organized in collaboration with Land Resource Department, Tool Room and Training Center with Assam Rifles. The Divisional Forest Officer Parent, Dr. Prabhat Kumar, while addressing and welcoming the guests, stated that providing a platform for women group is the need of the hour. Meanwhile, Deputy Commissioner Parent Vineet Kumar focused on the collaborations with other departments in organizing such event in future. The Department of Social Welfare on Friday organized a special program under the theme Unite Activism to End Violence Against Women and Girls to commemorate the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women at Directorate of Social Welfare's Conference Hall in Kohima. The supervisor of Nagaland State Social Welfare Board, Juliana Medom, while highlighting women empowerment, stated that health, nutrition, education and economic development will not grow in the right direction without women empowerment. The Joint Secretary of Board as well as the speaker at the event, K. Manthung Tsanglo, added that patriarchal society and structural norms are contributing more towards crime against women. Tsanglo also pointed out unemployment, poverty, low socio-economic statuses as common causes of hate against women and girls in the society. Meghalaya is still boiling over the Mukro firing incident that left 6 people, including 1 forest guard, dead on November 22. Even after 5 days past, tension prevailing along Assam-Meghalaya border. Vehicles from Assam are in queue both from Jorabat Point and Barak's Katigara, as entry to the state has been restricted from Assam registered vehicles. Road connectivity between Brahmaputra and Barak Valley is cut off since the last Tuesday. Amid all the tensions, the Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee on Friday demanded the entire cabinet, led by Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, to step down owing moral responsibility for the shooting incident. The party stated that Assam police fired indiscriminately at the innocent villagers, citing that incident took place within the territory of Meghalaya. MPCC alleged the National People's Party, which heads the state's coalition government, is not concerned about the safety and security of the border villages. Meanwhile, owing to the situation, central paramilitary forces have been deployed in the state to contain the law and order situation. Notably, 2 companies of the Reserve Police Force have been deployed in Shillong, while 2 companies of the Border Security Force have been deployed in Reebhoy and Gentia Hills district. Eleutheros Christian Society's self-help group on Friday conducted its 2-day Silver Jubilee at Twinsang town, Baptist Lashong, where a new scheme for the ECS SHG called Revolving Fund was launched. The General Manager, as well as Officer in charge of National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development Regional Office, Tiakala Au, graced the morning service as the speaker while launching the scheme. Tiakala Au, while addressing the gathering, stated that schemes aim to promote income generation for SHG members with an amount of Rs 5 crore at the rate of 6% interest per annum. The Secretary of ECS, Reverend Dr. Chingmak Kezong, also screened a documentary portraying the role played by SHD towards betterment of womanhood. The program was attended by many prominent personalities such as DC Twinsang, Nokcha Sashi, along with Nungsang Lengba. In a bid to stop the discrimination against women, Indian Institute of Management Shillong has launched a 15-day event starting from November 25 till December 10. The discrimination against women Pakhwara is being held with the theme Inclusion, Building Relationships with Respect and Dignity. Director General of Civil Defence and Home Guard Shillong, Ida Shisha Nongrang, graced the opening ceremony as the chief guest and also inaugurated the Pakhwara. Speaking at the event, Nongrang focused on how society and values are being a critical factor in mainstreaming of women. Nongrang further added that women can be empowered only when people start thinking positive while accepting the importance of women. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu on Friday inaugurated an outdoor patient department at the Community Health Centre in Arunachal's West Siang district. CM Khandu, while appreciating the local MLA Nyamar Karbak for his work in acquiring funds for the health centre, stated that a total of 500 crore has been utilized to develop all the district hospitals in the state. Arunachal CM also cited that the COVID-19 pandemic as an eye-opener and added that the Baking Parting General Hospital in Pasighat is being developed into a 300-bedded hospital. Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha on Friday inaugurated a drone technology center at Tripura Institute of Technology, Narsingarh, to further boost the technical education in the state. CM Saha, while addressing the gathering, stated that the institute has been making achievements in various disciplines and appreciated the efforts put by the education Minister Ratanlal Nath in developing the center. Education Minister Nath said that the drones are used in many sectors of the society, such as in agriculture, for spreading seeds, pesticides and fertilizers. The official further stated that the new center will focus at developing a state-of-art center for skill development of engineering youths and to organize drone technology awareness programs among students as well as teachers. On the occasion of Constitution Day, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday launched various new initiatives under the e-court project with the national capital. The initiatives launched by the Prime Minister include Virtual Justice Clock, Justice Mobile App 2.0, Digital Court and S3WAAS websites. Addressing the gathering, Modi stated that India, as the mother of democracy, is strengthening constitutionally beliefs, and with the strength of pro-people's policies, India is empowering the poor, marginalized and women with simplified laws. He further stated that for timely justice, India's judiciary is taking a lot of steps, including the e-initiatives that have been launched today. Ensuring ease of justice for all, Modi further stated that as Team India, Indians should enhance India's prestige before the world and bring its contribution before them. Notably, Constitution Day is celebrated since 2015 to commemorate the adoption of the Constitution of India by the Constituent Assembly in 1949. The project is an effort to provide services to litigants, lawyers and the judiciary through ICT enablement of courts.
सभी को और सभी देशवासियों को संविधान दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। 1949 में ये आज का ही दिन था जब स्वतंत्र भारत ने अपने लिए एक नई भविष्य की नींव डाली थी। इस बार का संविधान दिवस इसलिए भी विशेष है क्योंकि भारत ने अपनी आजादी के 75 वर्ष पूरे किए हैं। हम सभी अमृत महोत्सव मना रहे हैं। मैं आधुनिक भारत का सपना देखने वाले बाबा साहब आम्बेडकर समेत संविधान सभा के सभी सदस्यों को, सभी संविधान निर्माताओं को आदरपूर्वक नमन करता हूं। आज 26/11 मुंबई आतंकी हमले का दिन भी है। 14 वर्ष पहले जब भारत अपने संविधान और अपने नागरिकों के अधिकारों का पर्व मना रहा था, उसी दिन मानवता के दुश्मनों ने भारत पर सबसे बड़ा आतंकवादी हमला किया था। अपनी सभी विविधताओं पर गर्व करते हुए यह देश आगे बढ़ रहा है और इन सब के पीछे हमारी सबसे बड़ी ताकत हमारा संविधान है। आप सभी को और सभी देशवासियों को
Marking the 14th anniversary of the 26/11 Mumbai attack, President Draupadi Murmu, PM Narendra Modi along with several other dignitaries and leaders paid homage to the people who lost their lives to terrorism in the year 2008. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh also paid tributes to people who lost their lives, while Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur also paid tributes to citizens and brave security personnel who lost their lives in the attack. It is to be mentioned that at least 174 people, including 20 security force personnel and 26 foreign nationals, were killed and more than 300 people injured in the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks. Notably, 10 Lashkar-e-Toiba terrorists came to Mumbai via sea route from Pakistan and carried out a series of coordinated shootings and bombing attacks across the city on November 26 in 2011. Congress Party's Bharat Jodo Yatra on Saturday resumed from Mortaka village in Madhya Pradesh. Notably, party's General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra along with her husband Robert Vadra also participating in the Yatra with party MP Rahul Gandhi and others. Bharat Jodo Yatra, which began on September 7 from Kanyakumari, will cover a further distance of 2,355 km in its 3,570 km march. It will end in Kashmir next year. It is the longest march on foot by any Indian politician in the history of India, the Congress claimed earlier in a statement. Another milestone has been achieved by the Indian Space Research Organization on Saturday as they launched the Earth observation satellites OceanSat along with 8 other customers satellites on a PSLV C-54 rocket from the spaceport of Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. The countdown for the 56th flight of the polar satellite launch vehicle began at 10:26 a.m. and liftoff took place at 11:56 a.m. While the primary satellite EOS-06 will be separated in Orbit 1, 2 orbit changes thrusters introduced in the propulsion bearing of the rocket will subsequently change in the orbit. Furthermore, passenger payloads will be placed in different orbits in Orbit 2.
For making yet another successful mission in the series of its long years of journey. And also congratulations to your 06 satellite, which is just deployed its solar panels very correctly at the expected time. And I'm very sure it will continue its further phases of actions. Now, as already announced, this mission is still not completed. We are waiting for the change of orbit of the upper stage along with the remaining 8 satellites. We have the India Bhutan satellite on board and the Anand satellite from Pixel is there. Thai Bolt 1 and 2 are there. And also we have Astrocast 4 satellites on board of PS4 stage currently. So it will go around the Earth. Now the upper stage has small engines. These engines will fire to bring the orbit from the current altitude to a lower altitude of 511 kilometers circular. That again will be a sun-synchronous polar orbit. For making yet another.
The government is all set to hold an all-party meeting in Delhi on December 5 to inform leaders about India's preparations for the G20 meetings that the centre plans to host in the year 2023. Notably, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi has invited the leaders of over 40 parties to the conference, which would also include Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Meanwhile, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar is also likely to attend the meeting at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. It is to be noted that India will officially assume the G20 presidency from December 1, 2022. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh is set to chair the 4th India-France Annual Defence Dialogue with French Minister for Armed Forces Sébastien Lecornu on his visit to India on November 26 to 28. During the visit, Sébastien will hold a wide range of conversations with the Defence Minister of India, covering all aspects of defence cooperation, including operational defence ties, counter-terrorism, maritime security in the Indo-Pacific and industrial and technological partnership in line with India's Atma-Nirbhar Bharat policy. Furthermore, Sébastien will also meet External Affairs Minister Jaishankar along with National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. The scintillating and exciting FIFA World Cup 2022 continues its fever everywhere as on earth as England failed to find the net in their second Group B match against United States at Al Bayt Stadium on Saturday. The US looked very dominant after its draw against Wales earlier on Thursday but failed to convert a number of corners in their favor against the English side. The US are setting tight with 2 points with from 2 games, while Southgate's England still standing clear on the top of the table, looking favourites to qualify into the knockout stages. In the other match, Netherlands and Ecuador both shared a point equally in Group A clash on Friday, where Godi Gakpo and Enner Valencia both scored for their respective teams. Meanwhile, Tunisia will play against Australia on Saturday, while Poland will be looking for a win against Saudi Arabia in Group C. Russia's aggression on Ukraine continues as 15 civilians were killed on Friday due to Russian shelling on the southern Ukrainian city of Kherson. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky stated that over 6 million people are hit by frequent power cuts in the severe cold winter as Russian strikes destroyed Ukraine's energy power stations. Meanwhile, the head of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, stated that the European Union will try the level best in providing Ukraine with support to bring back and maintain power as well as heating.
The Ukrainian people, because of Putin's barbaric terroristic attack on the country's civil infrastructure, must face this oncoming winter with no electricity and, in many places, no running water. Because of him, babies, their parents and grandparents are freezing in the dark. And I strongly condemn these barbaric attacks. They are war crimes. But I also know that our Ukrainian friends will overcome this tragedy because they are strong and their cause is just. And we, the European Union, stand here by them in these very difficult times as long as it takes. We are working hard to hit Russia where it hurts, to blunt even further its capacity to wage war on Ukraine. And I can announce today that we are working full speed on a 9th sanctions package. And I'm confident that we will very soon approve a global price cap on Russian oil with the G7 and other major.
The death toll from the 5.6 magnitude earthquake that hit Indonesia's West Java province rose to 310, while a total of 24 people still remain missing. It is to be mentioned that the 5.6 magnitude quake hit the Cianjur region in West Java at about 1:21 p.m. on Monday at a depth of 10 kilometers, according to the United States Geological Survey, causing buildings to collapse while schools' classes were underway. Reportedly, around 2,043 people were injured during the quake, while 61,800 people have been displaced. In a shocking event, a 16-year-old shooter opened fire on 2 schools in southern East Brazil on Friday, where 3 people were killed and 11 were severely injured. The shooter had opened fire on a group of teachers at the first school, killing 2 women and wounding 9 other people. And then he headed towards another school where he killed an adolescent girl and wounded 2 other people. Notably, authorities arrested the suspected shooter, and the state governor, Renato Gasagrande, declared 3 days mourning in the state. A massive fire broke out in China, where at least 10 people were killed and 9 were injured on Thursday. The blaze broke out in a high-rise building around 7:30 p.m. in a community of Tianshan district in Urumoy, Jinhua. Fire attendants rushed to the spot and injured were taken to hospital immediately for further treatment. The cause of the incident has not been declared, while further investigation on the incident is still going on. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us